Hello, welcome back. Another video. I'm a bit ill right now, so got a bit of a cold. I'll update you on what I've changed anyway. Um, I've extended the house a bit. This little storage area is currently unused. This is again a bit of handy stuff, and then I've got these cooking away. This was from the last video. There we go. I thought I'd save that for the special occasion, and I've been mining, so got powered through this. Powered through that, and I was hoping to have 30 levels so I could enchant something else. Ooh, the sun is setting. Picked a bad time. That's about all I've changed. A little bit on the outside is different. There we go. Very basic. I'm still at the stage where I think I'm treating this as my starter base, and then I will be expanding it and moving a little bit further out. I think it was down that way maybe. I will actually, I should go back and find out where I want to put the base. And also, it was 2 videos ago where I found, no, maybe 3? I don't know. There was like 2 villages in the distance, of which there was a little mountain that looked really nice. Here's spawn. That's what the compass is for. If you're new, I don't use F3 for learning my coordinates, and I try not to do the Optifine zooming in. I'm leaving that mostly just for like a YouTube benefit, more than actually getting insight. I feel like it's just a more authentic way of playing. Yeah, there's maps and telescopes in this game for a reason. You can disagree if you like, I guess. But on another note, I've also added new hotkeys to my recording, so if there is a boring bit, I can just pause and cut back to it. In fact, what if I pause now? This is all just so I don't have to edit the video. It all comes off in one video file. I think it's pretty cool. I'll see if this should teleport. Jump cut. Okay, this is after the jump cut. I was just walking. I saved you about a minute. I don't think this is the right place. Again, this is that village from before. So there should be. I should have just watched my old video to learn where that mountain. That's a really nice mountain range where I wanted to put my base. So we're going to turn back, and I tell you what, I'll save you the effort. I'm going to see if I can do a really cool edit. 3, 2, 1. 1. Right. There we go. I've just ran back. So I didn't find what I was looking for. But I did. My base is over here. I did go a little bit sidetracked, and I just saw this. And for your viewing benefit, we're going to head that way. I'm going to presume this is where that base is. Don't you hate getting lost in your Minecraft worlds? If only there was a way to like record your coordinates or use maps or something. Actually, I should be using maps. I can make compasses and paper now. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll go back to base. I'll get a cartographer table, and we'll start setting up the big map. I normally like to do maps that aren't too big because it takes you forever to fill them in. But while I'm walking around anyways, it makes sense. So we'll again pause recording and jump back to base. Just figured I'd show you this. Okay, so map time. I've just got to remember how to make maps. I don't know if I can still get away with calling these videos unedited gameplay, no cuts. I'm not technically cutting it, I'm just pausing recording. I'm really quite low on iron, actually. How many does that make? I don't know how many I need. Yes, okay. And then paper, I've got loads of it outside. Anyway, I hope everything's going good for you. Stranger online. And I kind of, when you go to like I don't know, the music event, and you hear them say something like, "Oh, wait a minute, how is it done?" Okay, and you, and you hear them say things like, good morning, I hope you're well, or this is my favourite place to be. I'm like, nah, shut up, you're lying. I don't believe you. You probably say that to all the cities you're on tour with. And kind of like, I do, maybe they do mean it. Maybe every time they go somewhere new, it's their new favourite, and just every new show is the best one. Unlike my YouTube videos. This is fun. This is cute. I mean, maps are cute, right? And we'll go one bigger. So you don't need a cartographer table, do you? Actually, they just sort of work. It gets confusing if you don't name them though. Right. So this. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I do like when my base is in the middle. Maybe one more will. I think this is probably going to be the highest level of detail I like to get to. Oh no. Where have I been exploring? That way, which is on the map. And that way. Maybe the base was over there. I did go that way before because the sunflowers faced that way, but I remember turning back. That's where I went for all the leather. That's where I've been twice now, and there's been nothing on the other side. I don't remember if I've gone this way. Or maybe it was this way. We'll do that next, which means I need to get another map. So I can dot all that on. The fun bit, of course, with... I might have to take a table with me as well. With maps is you connect them together. Wait, what was I looking for? I don't know why I can just chop a tree. I'll do it anyway. But connecting them together is so fun. And there's something really satisfying about like a proper map wall. Alright. Right, that's possibly... Ooh, my sword is low. It's okay. What can go wrong? Famous last words. Alright, so a new map can be generated on this... I think... Oh, no, I think... Alright, so that's 1, 2. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That lines up. Yep. So as long as I stay kind of to the right, we should be fine. It is bedtime. I'll just go to bed. Bed. Okay. We're so back, guys. I think that's quite handy. It shaves off a little bit of time. I don't know if the style of YouTube video now will be different. It'll be a different energy, I suppose. Okay, I don't remember those kinds of trees in the distance, so that is new. Wait a minute. No! No, no, no! That's not what I wanted! It was that. Famously, one of my favourite things to do is to throw what I own. Ah, yes, the music. Alas, it is F, not Q. And that's nice. That's also nice. Very scenic. You'll have to let me know if these pauses to the video or saving time, or whether you prefer like the absolute mindless boringness of travelling across and just sitting with... I think I prefer that. I think if I was to go like mining for about 20 minutes, I might do it for then. But I kind of like the idea of going on a journey. I've gone off map. I like these kinds of size maps. I think there's one more scale after this, but it's just too big. I think you lose a lot of the detail of the actual land. You can almost see individual blocks on this. But then, you can also see your bases, especially they don't have to be too big. That's quite nice. Whoa. There's a desert over there, I think. But the big one is just, oh my god, and you have to explore so much. Yeah, you have to run around for so long. It's far easier with the elytra. How do you say elytra? Elytra? Elytra. I've heard it a few times. I vote for elytra. Is this? I feel this. I think this feels familiar. That doesn't though. I remember there were two little villages, weren't there? I do enjoy a little mountain though. All right. You know what? While we're here, let's continue the map exploration. And then a little bit of leather and sticks, and you can make item frames. So when I do set up my new base, the benefit of also doing maps before you make your final base is you can put it right in the middle of your favourite map. And then you just do the 8 surrounding maps on your map wall, and your base is right in the middle. Very convenient. There it is. There's home. Compass is pointing the way. There's always know where to go back. I will need a lodestone before I can change my spawn. But as long as I still have a bed, it's fine. It's just, I always worry about dying and losing my bed. So having some structure at spawn that you can orient yourself from, I think that's much better. Right, going a little bit off the side. So trying to hug that wall again, fill in this edge of the map. I don't know how close I am to trying to get elytra. I have 1 ender pearl and I've not seen a blaze yet, so I think maybe a good couple hours in the nether, and a bit of enderman farming, and I might be able to start making my way to a stronghold. Of course, the dragon being the ultimate final test, of which it actually isn't. Everyone knows it's kind of the end of the storyline, in inverted commas, but it's not the ultimate, the hardest fight. Well, I find it quite difficult, but then I don't like to do any like beds or TNT or any of those like advanced tactics. I'm a good old-fashioned punching, slashing, shooting. You know, you could try and game your way around everything, I think, and they're all like valid techniques. If it's plausible in the world of Minecraft, then you can use it. Beds explode, therefore that's a weapon. But I don't know. I like a little bit of fantasy roleplay included, even though that works. This is weird. That feels like some code generation gone wrong. Alright, we're going to swoop around, and I'll cut back to when it's full, or when there's something interesting. Okay, check it out. Oh! Check it out. Check it out, we are 2 mapping. This is ultimate tryhard. This is the ultimate challenge of Minecraft. Forget about dragons and withers. Oh, and what's the other fella? The haunted, shouty darkness warden. The warden got there in the end. So as I'm close to the edge on this map on the left, it's helping fill the one on the right, which is the spawn map. Well, the map that covers my current spawn area, so that's very handy to have on the side. Right, now we can swap, and then just jump back, and I'll loop around, fill this one in. Baby horses! I am very perplexed though, I can't remember the way to that village now. I'm sure it wasn't this way. Oh, a little bit off the edge. Alright, we'll come back. You know what? I came back. I'll leave a few. I'll try and do like a really cool time lapse. Time lapse of this map. Okay, there we go. I did see, on my way over here, there was a village in the distance. You might have seen it in the part of the little bit that jumped up. It was there. So I'm guessing this is maybe where the 2 villages were. It was this direction from my spawn. So the map doesn't extend this far. Ooh, there's another one. Okay, this seems likely. Luckily, or unluckily, no, yeah. Luckily, we've hit this at night time, which is bad news. However, the good news is it has beds, so we can now. Woo! Wow, you're very nice. Who doesn't have a bed in their house? I reckon they never do. Oh, sorry. Okay. Alright, we're gonna just explore this mountain. I would very much like to see if it's gonna be... Oh! Leave me alone. Just see if it's a nice choice for a final base. Whoa! And of course, I didn't... Oh, I can just make a map. What am I talking about? There it is. That's the one. Okay. Yes. I've got to use my brain. And then it needs 2 rings to make it the same as the other ones. Okay. That lines up, doesn't it? I actually went quite far ahead of my original plan. So we swap them around. Okay. We're getting there. Nice. Running low on food. Didn't really want to be killing animals in this part of the world, but... You know, I'm more important. I believe I said a few videos ago I didn't want to really kill any animals. It's amazing how people change over time, isn't it? Oh no. Okay, this doesn't look like this range will come under the jurisdiction of this map. Although I do have one more, so I can always just pop another one out as we get to it. Water ahead, very handy to know. Very handy to know. Should we go around this way, as it also just does the map at the same time? Here's the cool, like, chop down trees. That is very nice. I do like that. Nice detail. That feels almost like a custom build. You might have noticed my meat supply is going down. I thought about that as I was doing these little cuts. Oh no, what if anyone's going to pay attention to how much meat I've got? Alright. On another note, something I've been talking about in my other videos is art and drawing again. I did link my art stuff in the description of last video. Thank you if anybody did even just click on it to check it out. But I don't know if anybody did follow. I only get maybe like 1 or 2 follows, but a lot of them are mostly my friends and stuff still. Very much a small fry. But I have been doing some more drawings. It's good to keep a rhythm and a habit and to stay motivated. Which is easy to also lose that enthusiasm, which I'm guilty of. There we go. Now I don't have to chop it. We'll make another one. Okay. Yes, that's the right one. Nice. And then hot spa. Right. It'll be... Oh, hopefully I can connect these together. Hopefully I remember which way I made them. But yeah, I've been doing some drawing. I've been trying to find my, like... I don't know, I've been obviously been drawing for a very long time. But a few years out of it. Is that another village? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's villages everywhere. But being out of the rhythm for so long, you kind of... Oh no. Oh no. This is a whole different... This map goes that way. I should have made the map over here. You were shouting at your screens. Oops! That didn't go to plan. Okay. You know what? You know what? I think... Oh no. You know what? We'll just go back. Go back. Make sure there's nothing exciting under these mountain ranges. I don't have any more maps, do I? Nothing to make a map with. Whoa! I can imagine something cool right in the middle of this. We'll plan it out. I'll get back to ground and then... Wolves! No bones, sorry. I'll have to make you my friend later. Oh, that was it with art stuff. Sorry, sidetracked. Yeah, I'm trying to find my voice again. Kind of like why I make art, what my goal is, whether I want it to look nice, is another one. What are my influences? And I think I'm torn between sometimes making art that's purely for me, something that only I know I would enjoy, and then something which at that point, why am I even showing people, kind of thing. So sometimes I do maybe have some level of restraint of trying to make it look, also do things or post things that also are somewhat appealing. You know, there's like maybe some of my work, maybe 80% of it is me, and then there's a little polish on the end that's like, well, other people might like this. But I don't ever think of myself as, you know, detracting from my own work. It's just a certain version of things I like. Right, we'll head back. You know what? We'll continue this conversation back at the base. Or will we? I've just found these. My first time seeing these. Actually, wildflowers. There we go. I was going to say dandelions, but the last of the season. Or is it the first of the season? I don't know. We're going to collect them all anyway. Alright, see you in a second. Or is that too jarring? Maybe I should just cut without even saying anything. These, they are. Maybe I think I already knew that. Getting a lot of stuff though. Okay. Pretty much made it bad. Made it bad. We made it bad. I made it back. Oh, I'm hoping that was a nice little kind of like time lapse thing. Alright, we'll get all this cleared out. I did find some little bits while I was out. Very nice stuff. And reset my spawn again. Very efficient. I'll make some we'll make a map ball and then hopefully catch bearings a bit better. So leather and sticks. Need a lot of sticks. I'm just looking if I had any wood already. That'll do, I guess. That's a lot of sticks. Alright, where's all the leather? I only have 4 maps, so that's fine. I made too many sticks. And now I need like maybe shelves would be good. Shelf, what do they need? Stripped wood. Maybe that'll look nice. I've got some here, I could just steal these. And then put maps on the back of them. I'm just hoping they build easily. Right, map wall. Where should the map be? I want it outside. It's going to be safely within the confines of my base. Could move this eventually, so... but I don't want it to get blown up. Tell you what. What if it's just here? Up in fences, making space. Okay, I extended the wall a little bit, and now it's made this much safer to get to. Now all I need is torches. I have torches. Alright. Oh, tell you what, that saved you a lot of. Good job, you got a lot of patience. Alright. No, no! Twice! Ah, you flubber. Whoa. Okay. That seems like a visual glitch. So map ball can go, I guess, here. I didn't actually plan where it was going to go. I just know it needed to be somewhere. So I'm building this just out of stuff. Then I'll put the shelves on it. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. We'll, where did they go? You want them to face this way, right? And then I could put a frame on them like that. That was the idea. So do I need... I don't need this. The power of the power of editing. I'm not going to call it edit. I don't think it's really editing. I'm not really doing anything. Right, 1, 2. I think the map was pretty much one big line, wasn't it? So where is... This is base. Oh, no. I forgot already. Oh, dear. Right. Which map connected to what? So I need one more above this. That's for certain. That was maybe at the very top. Okay, I need more of these. I have more. Okay. And then we'll just get that ready for now. Alright, I think... So that was maybe at the very top. And you're going to need some kind of platform to see this from. Usually I build a little stair. And then... Oh. Where's this then? Is that down here? No. It's got to be there. That's not there. Oh, that was on the... Wait a minute. Is it there? Oh. Wow. Wow, that was useful. Are you here? Have I got this upside down? Wow. Nope. Where are you from? A little bit of water on the... There? Are you here? It could be, but why didn't I... I must have done this. Unless it's... Oh no, unless it's further down still. It must be. So all these need to be up 1. Yep. There we go. What a beautiful, partially created map, and it all connects. I will be remembering in which order I make things for next time. But for now, that is a very nice little map. I need, one little stair. That way. Uppa. It's a nice little presentation. Yeah. Sort of. It does the job. It looks fine. It doesn't need to be perfect, does it? There we go. And I'll make this bigger. I do like that they're quite thin. And from the back, it almost looks like... Looks almost like intentional. Like these beams as like support beams. So that's nice. Did accidentally start stripping a tree over here, which was one of my decorative trees. Not one of my useful trees. Okay. Nice. This does kill the pickaxe. Does kill the axe a little bit, doesn't it, doing this? It's weird it changes... Does it change texture on the bottom? I feel like that changes. It does. It like rotates a little. Why? Alright, this is just for more shelves. There's probably getting a bit overkill on the shelves. But there we go. I'm going to have to stop now, I suppose, because I've actually got something to do tonight. As part of my being productive, being more arty again. There's a thing in my city for today of like a drawing meetup for people who want to draw. I guess it was just free. Hopefully everybody will be nice. I'm going to take my sketchbook, and then what I'm really going to be trying to do is be quite friendly, because I think I'm not very friendly. Maybe at first, but not too overbearing, not too in your face. And then I think it'd be quite key to share socials and show each other our art on different like websites and things, and get some followers and other people in the local area who do very similar things, so that we can all grow together. They're the basics of networking, really, isn't it? Alright, we'll get you cooking. Got some nice copper, nearly level 30. I don't know whether just to go for it. I could just go for it. Right, I've got a lot of crap. I'm losing track of all this stuff again. Ooh. Alright, anyway. That was a nice one. Thanks for helping out. I'll see you another time. If I can work out how to end this. I've got a shortcut set up. It's not that one. Alright. Right, delayed. Alright. Goodbye. Thank you.